We come to our meeting today. I say good afternoon for everybody.
Afternoon.
First, I will introduce myself. My name is Aditya Reza Pranoga. I am from Fakultas Kedokteran Uniswa. I will now I will presentate. I will explain my material about relation between carbohydrate and diabetes. And before I will explain my material, I will show you the structure of our presentation today. The first it is what is carbohydrate and function. Then the second difference between normal and diabetic people. Then the third types of diabetes. Then I will explain insulin resistance, and then at last diet for patients with diabetes. Why does our body need carbohydrate? Because our body because carbohydrate is our body preferred source of energy in the diet. All carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, and which is essentially full for our body, especially for our brain. And the glucose level in the bloodstream, if increase, it will store as a glycogen in the liver. And when we are fasting, we will need for glucose. The glycogen stored in the liver can resist into extra glucose. How if you lack of carbohydrate? If carbohydrate intake is severely restricted or we have low glucose store, the fat stores start to broken down in the fat starts to broken down and used as energy. So if we have low carbohydrate, we can change glycogen into glucose, or we can change fat as energy. And during this process, our body will produce keton. Keton will produce into our urine. So if this situation happen, it is known, and the name is ketosis. We have ketosis. Then low carbohydrate. If we have low carbohydrate, so the hormone insulin in our body is also low. If more carbohydrate leads to more insulin, which leads to more fat accumulation, or if glucose level in our bloodstream is so increased, and the insulin is not adequate, so it can store as fat accumulation in the liver. So the mechanism is that if we have increased carbohydrate, so the insulin also increase, and if there is fat accumulation, it can have obesity. Obesity can happen in our body if we eat carbohydrate with bad content, and it can make pathological high insulin level. And insulin is a fat storing hormone. Then next, the difference between normal and diabetic people. First, when we are fasting, the hormone glucagon is stimulated, and this increase plasma glucose level in our body. If Yes, if the body is normal, the body will produce insulin to rebalance the increase of glucose level. But if the people with diabetes, it will not produce insulin. It happens if in diabetes type 1. It is the pancreas cannot produce insulin. But if in the diabetes type 2, the body can produce insulin, but the insulin is not effectively change glucose into glycogen. Then next go the next slide. Continue to the next slide. I will explain you about the type of diabetes. There is diabetes type 2 and type 1. Diabetes type 1, type 2, if
Okay, results.
low carbohydrate diet for people with type 2 diabetes who want to lose weight. The recommendation is in the diabetes type 2 we can eat low carbohydrate to lose our weight. Our target now is to lose our weight. And then yes, if low carbohydrate diet can lead to reduce body weight in the short term, less than 1 year. So if in I think in the less than 1 year we can decrease our weight body.
Okay, last slide.
Last slide.
Yeah, conclusion. Conclusion. Okay, very good. Conclusion, yes.
The conclusion. In conclusion, carbohydrate will be dangerous if available in the great amount in the bloodstream if there is no insulin, or if there is insulin, if there is insulin but insulin cannot effectively change glucose into glycogen or fat in the liver. And human need insulin to store carbohydrate and change them into the safety substance such as glycogen. So glycogen is the safety substance. Yes, more safety than glucose.
Okay, very great. Then, yes, that's all. Reza?
Yes, I think that's all. Of my presentation. If you want to ask, please you can ask me now. Is there any question?
Okay.
Thank you.
I will have a question, but okay, stop recording, please.